Okay, we're in the new Straitsville library. That these plates are from the Moonshine Festival.
Each year. One plate for every year since it started in 1975.
I don't know if we could see good enough. And you were telling me this is actually the...
Moonshine capital of the world is what I hear.
Isn't that something? When I think of
really
moonshine, I always think of like Kentucky, West Virginia.
I'm sure we have some books around here about the moonshine days and the Moonshine Festival. I'm not sure where they're at, but I know that there has been lots of books written about the Moonshine Festival in New Straitsville.
Or does anybody come from other areas, or it's just little?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's still. You said it's still a small festival,
Yeah,
though.
it's very small, very small. It seems to get smaller every year, and also the moonshine jugs. Those are also from the Moonshine Festival. You know, memorabilia. Just.
Or do they actually sell moonshine at the festival?
Well, actually, you know, moonshine is legal now. So.
True.
But used to, they never was allowed to sell moonshine, but they always set up a moonshine still. And it would be, they would run the still, but I'm not sure really if they actually made moonshine in it or not. Maybe they did, I don't know. But they still do set that up every year too, the moonshine still. It's real old.
So the librarian wanted to remain anonymous, but her voice, she said, could reach millions. So your voice will be heard, hopefully by millions.
Yeah, I hope.
You'll bring in throngs of people to the Moonshine Festival
That'd be
because
great.
of your little
Yeah.
speech here.
Yeah, that would be great.
So what's the population of this little town? Because it looks so quiet.
It's very small. I don't know exactly the population, but I would say maybe 500. I don't know exactly. I live in the next little town over, Shawnee.
Okay.
And it's a very small town too, and that's probably about the population there too.
Shawnee, didn't they used to have a bank, and I think was converted? I don't want to put you in there. I don't want you to smack the camera on my hand and kill it. Didn't they have a bank that was converted into a bar or something?
Yes.
Is that still there?
Yes, but they covered up the bank sign with the Desperado sign.
The last time I was there, it was... I didn't realize it, but a lot of those buildings at that time, I don't know if anything's changed, were just like abandoned. And I was just, it was weird because the doors were open. I was just walking in and out, taking pictures. And I opened up this one house and I thought it was abandoned. There was a guy sitting there watching TV. And I walked into somebody's house. But has anything changed over there?
Well, maybe since you've been there, a lot of buildings probably have fallen down or burned down. There's been a lot of buildings like on the main street that had the overhanging porches. A lot of those are gone. There's a few.
Because it was weird when I was there. I mean, we're talking early 90s, late 80s, I think this goes back.
Right.
And it just seemed like the town evaporated. There was still old stuff in some of the buildings.
Yeah,
and we were
there
just
was.
walking in and taking pictures. It was weird.
But since then, a lot of those buildings are gone.
Really?
Yeah. Because you were probably right up and down Main Street.
Yeah, because I remember the bank. That was the big thing. Somebody said, you gotta go have a drink at the bank. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I don't like that they put that sign over the bank.
No,
Yeah.
Desperado just doesn't cut
I
it.
know. And then they also put like a concrete ramp, you know, because they remodeled the whole inside to make it a
Handicap
it was a
access and
bar,
all that, yeah.
And then when the people bought it, he remodeled everything, so they had to put that ramp in, which looks stupid. I don't like that there either, but that's the way they have to do things now, I guess.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, thank you for that interview. And now people at home are going to wonder, what does she look like?
Right.
She's wearing an orange shirt.
There's another plate of this year, which it's a little different.
Where's it?
The moonshine plate that's in here on the shelf by the window. I like some of the older ones better because they're prettier and they're I don't know, just see more nostalgic. That is 2016, but over here this is 2018, I think. It doesn't have the date on it, but yeah, this is the 2018. moonshine plate.
They really cut down the size of it. I guess
Yeah, yeah.
Cutting-
If we could get up close to some of the older ones, they're really pretty. That's not a moonshine plate, is it? I don't know where 2017 is. It must be up on the shelf.
What else is there to see around here?
Well, there is actually a history museum down the road a little ways.
That open?
I don't know. I don't
Monday's usually an off day for things.
Yeah, it's not open, like, I'm not even sure if it's open on a schedule.
Grew up in Corning now.
But there might be a sign on the door that says the days that it's open.